We're taking another look at the 2025 recruiting class, and today we're shining a spotlight on four-star offensive tackle Will Black, who signed with Notre Dame. We're going to look at his highlights. We're going to look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're looking at the 2025 recruiting class every single day this offseason. You need to know what your new players look like before they hit the field. That way, on Saturdays, when they start making plays, you know a little something about them. Click that button. Stop missing out. We're going to start off with this 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for just the highlights, fast forward 2-3 minutes. I guarantee you we'll get there. But we're looking at a 4-star prospect by 24/7 Sports, ranked 10th among tackles in the class. The composite got him ranked 6th, and the composite is a little bit higher. He's ranked 42 overall versus 70 overall in the rankings. So we're going to check out the highlights. We're going to see why the disparity is there. Listed at 6'7", 295. So we got some length there. And this is dated. This is always going to be dated. It's ever changing. That being said, if you get a new height and weight, please listen in the comment section below. We're just trying to learn about these players together. And coming down here, and this is what I like to look at. I like to look at the amount of offers here. He got 23 offers. So the market's pretty good for him. On top of that, Alabama, Notre Dame, Boston College, up here Michigan. So we got some big time schools after this prospect. So the market is pretty hot for him. We got a good star rating. Rankings are pretty high. Size good. So if you're just skimming the top here, you got some good promise out of this prospect if you want to just go that far with the prospect. But now we're looking at him playing the Navy All-American Bowl, and they're saying he's a high upside offensive tackle that's still relatively new to the game of football, but has the building blocks to shape into an NFL corner protector. Has proven to be an exceptional athlete for his size with foot quickness and reactionary skills. So we're going to see a tackle here that is very quick, getting on that back step when pass protecting, and on top of that, quick getting out of the blocks when it comes to getting out of his stance, getting to be able to make that block. We're going to see good size adjusted athleticism. We're going to see a tackle here that has more upside because he's got more skills to sharpen. So we're going to be looking at a player here that what you're seeing on the field today in the highlights, there's going to be more to come. One thing to know, he's originally from Canada, played hockey, basketball, and lacrosse. Multi-sport background, which is always good to see from these players. Basketball lets you know he's got good feet. Also lets you know that he has a gas tank. Same with lacrosse. Hockey as well. That being said, we're looking at a player here with a high motor to him and a good gas tank. Georgia tried to get after him. Committed to Notre Dame back in 2023. Signed in 2024. We're locked in with the Irish. Let's take a look at the highlights. Let's see what he's working with. Let me know what you think in the comments below. We got about 7 minutes of clips here. So let's roll it. Starting off here, we're zoomed out. Imagine he's the guy who has the body on the ground. Let's see, we highlight him out. He's up top of your screen. There, oh, there he is. All right, there he is. And there we roll on the play. Moving on to the next one. Up top. 71. Getting him out of the way. Straight to the sideline. Finishing it. A good seal there. We're getting downfield. 65. Good block there. Road grading him out of the way or into the way or just moving the bodies. There we go. There he is. Getting downfield. Clearing the gap there. Looking solid. Looking there. Now we're 71. Finishing the dude. Gets his hands on him, moves him out of the way. So what I say with offensive tackles, guard prospects, anything offensive line, is really it should be just straight domination. One thing I can note, he's fairly quick coming out of the stance, like I guess or what I've read off the scouting report. Feet's looking good. Holds nuance very good. Good balance on the feet, especially on the drop step. Right on the chest plate. Pulling good. He's got good speed pulling. Good speed pulling. Good size to him. Good length, and you can add to that size. Following the momentum. Definitely see where we can be more polished, and I think that's going to come as we have more time to develop. We're looking at a player here, though, moves well. You can't teach that at that size. Does have the motor to finish. There he is, getting guy out of the way. He's smart when it comes to following momentum of players. Plays whistle to whistle. For sure. Overall, road grader of a tackle. I would say you got a lot of promise with this kid. I like the length on him. I think comparing him to some of the top tackles in the class, I think we still got some more development to do. However, when you look at the base of technique we got here combined with the athleticism, we know there's going to be more to come with him. We know there is. He hasn't been playing football as long. There he is. Bam. Getting out there. He gets out there rather quickly. I like the side. He moves well. He moves very well. We've covered some tackles in this class that hasn't moved near as well as he does. Stuck in the blocks. They're very dominant at the point of attack, but that's going to come with him. That's going to come with him. He's still dominating dudes, though. He's still moving them around at will. He's still taking guys down to the ground. I can definitely see why there's a disparity. I think you need to look more at the upside of this kid and the ability to develop into more, and that's potential. And I definitely see the potential with the athleticism. I think you got a lot of upside with a player like this. There he is, flattening him out. Because you don't have to worry about him training up to get quickness, to train up to be able to get to that spot. It's there. Even if we add more size, which we will, it's going to be there. We're going to get to Notre Dame, and they bring out good offensive linemen. He's going to get the techniques down. It's all going to be good. I'd rather have that base than be like already established and not have the athleticism, honestly, because you're going to have more upside for growth from him. And you watch him play, he's good. He's good. And we're just comparing him to the high-end recruits. He's a good recruit. He'd compete on every depth chart in the nation. That's why all the big programs were wanting him. He had a hot market for him for a reason. And the reason why is because he's highly athletic and he's got long leverage to him. He's got good leverage to him. Moves well. You can't teach that. He's got the things you don't teach. Bam, gets to him. Right there he is. He's got a lot of promise. Watch him move. See how he... And he rides the momentum well. Holds down the pocket. Good feet. It's out there. That's it. Finishes the guy. He gets his hands on you, it's over with. It's not like anybody's escaping him. Turns him. Takes him out of the play. Looking solid. Gets to him. That's it. Good base. He's got good base, though. Good base. There he is to the chest plate. We're inside, too. Watch some hands. Hands are inside. Hands are inside, at least from my angle. I'm looking at a guy here with a lot of upside going to Notre Dame here at the tackle spot. Upside is Sundays. Upside is Sundays and playing meaningful reps and snaps on Sundays as well. First round pick upside. And that's with the athleticism. That's with the athleticism, the quick feet, the good base. He'll become more dominant as we get coached up more at Notre Dame, get more experience. I'm not really worried about that. Like, that DN had some good moves coming off the edge. He kept his base well. He kept his footwork well. Getting out there. Moving guys out of play. He's a road grader. This is a good offensive tackle prospect going to Notre Dame. I like him a lot. compared to the other tackles at the top of the class that we've covered, and I'm going to say some of the same things. We have high-end athleticism. We get after it. We're quick. You can definitely tell there's a motor to him. Like, watch that pull. You're also not seeing many tackles pull in this class, and you don't see them usually pull in general. There are other tackles that are more dominant at the block, that they're just disintegrating guys, but you're not going to be able to coach up that athleticism anywhere. You're not going to be able to find tackles off the street with that feet, with that size. You're just not going to be able to. So you got that base, and it's not like he has a ton of experience like they said in the scouting report. So the upside is almost unlimited, because we're going to learn more at Notre Dame, which when I'm looking at a 4-star recruit and I'm looking at that, that kind of gets me more excited, because that's more of a ball of clay to work with. And the ball of clay for the long term, you know he's not maxed out to his potential. You know there's more there, and that's going to come. And that's an exciting factor with his game. And you know where the elite traits are, and they're uncoachable elite traits, and that's with the movement skills, change of direction skills, the explosiveness from the feet, his ability to move light on his feet as well. This is a good prospect. I like what Notre Dame's getting here. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. Thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.